On a daily basis, our body needs some amount of fluid. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how dehydration causes some strain to our hearts. Coming right up. Hey y'all, Aman here, and you're watching Heart Limits. Now, dehydration is a phenomenon. I don't really think it's a phenomenon, but it's a case or a situation, scenario, whatever. It's an event where our bodies are short on water, meaning it's running low on the supply of water, and in the end, our bodies are not functioning as well as we hope it to be. So on a daily basis, in general rather, many people forget to drink water or drink some form of liquid because either they're too busy, they have too many things on their mind, or they just don't have a bottle close by to them. And in my case, even though I have a bottle close by, I get so much into what I'm doing that I forget to hydrate. So with dehydration, there are a lot of factors that are involved. First of all, do you perspire a lot? And also, if you exercise, what is your intensity? What is your duration? What is the climate in the place that you stay? Is it very hot or is it very cold? Are you with some form of disease? Let's say, for instance, you have diabetes or heart disease. Because in some instances, some diseases actually also impact the amount of liquid that you should intake. For some, if you drink too much, it's bad. If you drink too little, it's also bad. So in the end, you'd be drinking around 4 to 10 glasses of water, depending on certain factors. So the big question is, how do you actually know what is enough? Well, there's generally two ways to find out. First of all, when you feel this sudden thirst on your throat, like, my throat feels so dry. Well, obviously that means you're thirsty, so you need to drink more. And second is by actually taking a look at your urine or your pee. You know, if your pee is pale and a bit clear, that means you're actually well hydrated. But of course, if it's almost clear as water, no, that's a bit too much. That means you're overhydrated. And if your pee is really dark in its color, like it's really darkish yellow, like it's really rich in that color, that actually means that you are dehydrated. So whenever a person is dehydrated, it affects a lot of things. And the biggest thing that's really affected is our hearts. Well, the thing with our hearts is that it is actually constantly busy. It requires some form of energy, and water comes in very important. Because what happens is, whenever our hearts, or rather our body, gets dehydrated, our blood actually becomes thick. This level of sodium increases, and in that turn, there's going to be a problem in how the blood circulates throughout the body. So given that there's a difficulty for it to circulate in the body, what happens is the heart needs to work harder. Now, honestly, wouldn't you say that at times water is just boring? You know, it has no real flavor, no taste that makes you want to enjoy it. But in reality, the problem is water is still the best thing for you to drink whenever you're dehydrated. And number two, surprisingly, would most probably be milk. Or, you know, those water with like fruit flavor, or those sports drinks, which are basically water that are rich in electrolytes. Well, those would be your best choices. And just as an add-on, if you like, watermelon is awesome. It's not really a drink, but it kind of classifies as a drink because of this huge percentage of liquid that actually is present in the watermelon. So, remember, whenever your body is dehydrated, there's a problem in the circulation of the blood because the blood becomes thick. So don't forget to constantly keep yourself hydrated. So once again, Aman here, and you're watching Heart Limits. Now I know this video is pretty short, pretty simple, but dehydration is a big thing, and I must say we should put a lot of emphasis on the fact that we should all be hydrated properly. So once again, see ya.